You know, it's so many years of going back in time where we meet people like narcissists. It's terrible. Narcissists are low vibrational people. They can actually have knowledge of self. They can know shit. Matter of fact, to be honest with you, the elites that runs this shit, they know what's going on. They know about things that are going on. It's just the difference is just because you know shit does not mean you high vibrational. You know shit, but you low vibrational because you're trying to use that as your advantage to manipulate and control people. That's what a narcissist does. And you got people out here like that. You got people out here that literally thrives off controlling you. A narcissist begin to panic when they see that they're losing control over you. You know the bad part about it is everybody in this world have a level of narcissism over somebody else. Do you know why? Because it's attachment. I can honestly feel like I could say this. The only way to make it through this life the best way possible is literally have no attachment to anything or anyone. Not even your kids. Oh, you sound crazy right now. You sound crazy right now. Hear me out for a minute, though, before you call me that. You have to think. Attachment is the root of all suffering. Don't be attached to your job. Don't be attached to your woman, your man. Only be attached to your purpose and who you are, because that's what you come in this world as. Be attached to yourself and your purpose. And that is honestly the best way I can say to navigate through this life. Because when you get attached to people, it gets hard to say no. It gets hard to do a lot of shit when you don't want to let somebody else down who's not thinking about letting you down. You have to break free from a narcissist. How is everybody a narcissist to somebody? You could have a level of narcissism over your children. Oh, since you don't want to do what I say, I'm going to take your bank account from you, or I'm going to tell your brothers and sisters not to talk to you, or don't come by my house till your viewpoints are this way. Everybody have a level of narcissism over someone. You know why? Because we're not supposed to get attached to each other. Love, we get attached to each other and then we give it a title called love. And that's not what love is. Love is worship. Love is appreciation. I love the things and I worship the things I can't do without. I love the trees. I love the grass. I love the sun. I love my food. I love the things I can't do without, that I can't exist without. But everything that you can, we attach ourselves to the things that we can live without. Even deep as when somebody passes away, we cry like our world has ended. It feels so fucking bad, bro. But yet, with a little bit of time, we actually find ourselves living without these people, no matter how much we love them. You better find a way to detach yourself from everything you're attached to. People lose their jobs and commit suicide. People lose their money and commit suicide. This shit is real. This is the world we live in. You better find a way. It's not going to be easy, because that means you got to spend less time with it and you got to give it less energy. That's the only way. A narcissist, they literally panic when they have nothing or no one to control. And the person that they once had the most control over, when they see there's no control, they go into panic mode. They even lose sleep. They don't even want to eat no more. Because they were spiritual vampires. They literally thrive off the blood of your energy to make sure they would sustain. What do we do? What do we do? Continue to embrace greatness and walk in positivity. I'm not attached to my channel. You got to get unattached to the channel. Get unattached to everything that you can live without. Literally. Get unattached to it. Well, I can't live without it. Yes, you can. It's hard. Get your chakras in line, yo. Start going within yourself. Make sure your heart chakra is right. Make sure your root chakra is right. Make sure your crown chakra. You ever wondered why they color the heart red, the same color as your root chakra when it's supposed to be green? Everything in this world is to trigger your root chakra. That's why everything is promoted in fear. Coronavirus, fear, all that is fear. 1% of the whole earth population is died from this, according to them. And I don't even think that many, because they were slapping labels on people who were dying from COVID. This person died from COVID even though they got shot 6 times. It's to instruct. This is not even a real this ain't a pandemic. A pandemic kills people globally. We're not dying at that rate. Stop watching the news. Stop. I saw this guy named Ralph Infinite Waters, and now what he said makes sense. Stop feeding the fears. Every day you're walking through the zoo, your fears is at the cage waiting for you like this. We choose to give it fear. I'm gonna make myself vulnerable on this video. I have panic attacks. Panic attacks. I'm not gonna tell you what it's about, but you know what I do? I found a way to manipulate my own panic attacks. I go work out hard, or I go buy me some ice cream. For some odd reason, ice cream just does it for me. I feel better with ice cream. I don't even like eating animal products, but it just does it for me. I'm still of the ego. So, with that being said, this is just a video on attachments, narcissism, just some life lesson shit. Just some life lesson shit. Just lose your attachments to things you can live without. If it does not affect your breathing, you can live without it. The pain of loss is the greatest loss of all time. That's the greatest hurt of all times. But we can do something different. We're about to come into a new year in March. We all know how it works. Despite what they say, spring, where everything's come to life, is in the spring, not when winter, when everything dies. We're finna come into a new year. And it's not 2021. To be real, who knows what day it is. Everything is so off balance, it doesn't make any sense. Continue to embrace greatness and walk in positivity. And let the light in you shine so bright it illuminate the paths for others to see in themselves. And always remember, if you don't go within, you'll go without.